เ I think that was the best music we've had so far. I saw somebody say that in the chat. I I think that's some good stuff. I think we might have to use it again. Hello, hello, and happy Friday. Welcome to Travel Quest Network's weekly chatter. I am your host, Joshua Harrell, and Chief Marketing Guy over here at Travel Quest Network, but my main gig is getting to be the host of the weekly show that we have called the Weekly Chatter. And this is our chance for us to just hang out as a group. Travel Quest Network is a group of around 3,000 travel entrepreneurs across the United States. And there's some of the coolest people in the world. And every Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern, we try to get together and have a good time, share our wins and share our challenges. Now, most of the time, I love to have you all to myself. I love to have you all to myself. But occasionally, I do like to bring on a co-host. And I am absolutely thrilled for you to meet someone. And those of you who are at Travel Quest World got to meet this someone because he started at Travel Quest World just 4 weeks ago. And this is our new membership sales manager, Jonathan Lott. Jonathan, welcome.
Thank you, Joshua. It's great to be on the show. How are you?
I am so excited to have you here. I know I promised I was going to have you on last week, and then I was like, last minute change. Thank you. Please bear with me. I appreciated it. But I am so happy to have you here, and not only to have you on the weekly chatter so you get to meet some of our amazing members, but I'm just so happy to have you on the team. So welcome aboard. I know I've said it before, but welcome. I'm doing it publicly this time. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you so much. It's great to be
So,
part of the team.
I know you've tuned into the weekly chatter before, but this is your first time, so I'm gonna kind of guide you through it. And I'm also guiding because not everybody who tunes into the weekly chatter is a member of Travel Quest Network. We have some of our travel partners who tune in. We have people who are thinking about joining Travel Quest Network watching. Every time I like to kind of set the tone. Like I said, this is our time as members of Travel Quest Network to hang out, but we do have some people watching us. However, if you are a part of our pro plans, then you are a member of our members only Facebook group. And right now in the comments, I am going to be monitoring the comments for your chat, your questions, your challenges, your wins, anything you want to share. I'm going to be monitoring that, and then I'm going to be sharing that with you, Jonathan, as well as those people who are tuning in through YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, wherever you're tuning in. And of course, I don't know if you know this, Jonathan, but we're a podcast now too.
That is amazing. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so sometimes if you'll have to remind me if there's something really cool on the screen, you'll have to
Yeah,
remind me that I have to describe it to anybody who is not able to watch this with us. But anyway,
will do.
it's going to be a good time. But before I go over to the chat, you talk a little funny. So let's acknowledge. Can you tell us where you're originally from, but also where's home for you right now?
It's great. So I was born and raised in England. For 25 years, I lived there, and then I spent the last 20 years in California. So I'm right here in Central California, in the foothills of the Sierras, right near in Yosemite National Park. Beautiful Yosemite National Park.
Uh, I think that's amazing. So to me, I used to live in San Francisco, so I just automatically think San Francisco, San Francisco. But when you were talking to me earlier today, and you said the foothills of the Sierras, I'm like, yeah, that sounds so much better than I live just outside of Atlanta in Decatur. There's something called Stone Mountain I can see from my backyard. That's something. But yeah, the foothills of the Sierra. That sounds extremely awesome. So yes, we've got someone on our team from California. So if you are tuning in from the West Coast, because I know we've got people from the West Coast, I'm sure Debbie from Squim, Washington, I'm sure she's tuned in. Make sure you say hi to a fellow West Coaster here, because it's our first person on the West Coast that works at Travel Quest Network, I think.
I
Hey,
think so. Hey,
maybe
that's
maybe
awesome.
maybe you get an award for that. I don't know. Well, guys, I'm going to keep the show moving. I want to see your comments. I can hear it chirping in my ear. Let's see what they have to say, Jonathan. Are you ready?
I'm
'Cause
ready. Let's do it.
this is a rough group. They're not very accepting of people. I just want to go ahead and say that. Oh, so Debbie from Squim, Washington, she said, "Hello, Joshua and Jonathan. Happy Friday." Thank you, Debbie. I had a feeling you would join. Debbie is one of our regulars, along with Cynthia from Birmingham, Alabama. Hello, all. Happy Friday. Good to see you, Cynthia. I hope you are enjoying this wonderful summer day in the South. And Sarah. Sarah said TGIF. Hey, Sarah, just a side note. I haven't been in my email in the last day and a half. I don't know if we've sorted out the issue that you emailed me about, so I will be checking on that and getting back to you. I gotta handle business, Jonathan, whenever I can. Sorry. So, Sarah, I'm not ignoring you there.
No,
Chris, Christino, thanks for tuning in. Pixie, Pixie's joined us. Happy Friday, everyone. Jonathan, Pixie, she goes by Lacey, or no, she's Lacey, but she goes by Pixie. One of our phenomenal Disney destination specialists. And I think, Pixie, I think you were signing up for our Dream Makers. Because I don't think you were a part of the Dream Makers. So I think we talked about it, but I'm going to use this chance right now. If you specialize in Disney destinations, and Jonathan, I don't even know if you and I got a chance to talk about this. We have a special group that meets once a month via Zoom with Frank, who manages our account from Disney Destinations, and it's you have to have you have to be up to you have to be current on your College of Disney knowledge to be able to apply to join the special group. But they meet every single month and they talk about ways to build their business, especially within the Disney destination profile of products. And that includes the theme parks, Adventures by Disney, Disney Cruise Line, and Alani. I almost forgot the other one. So this it's a robust portfolio of products, and those who are Disney specialists are very passionate about it. So this is a very passionate group. So if you are not yet, if you are someone who has gotten their College of Disney knowledge sorted out, you've got your certificate. If you have not joined the Dreammakers, please, please do. Just search in Pro. I think you just need to search for any of the Disney supplier pages and you will see an application for that. If you don't, email me, Joshua at worldvia.com, and we'll make sure that we get you in there because it's a very cool group. Disney is such a unique product line to sell. It's kind of nice to be with like minded individuals. So, Jonathan, if you get to talk, since you're in charge of talking to people who want to become members of Travel Quest Network. If you speak to any of those Disney specialists, make sure you let them know about our Dream Makers group. It's
I
very,
will
very
do.
cool. Yeah,
Thanks, John.
And Pixie, I think you were supposed to. I had just told you about that, so I wanted to make sure we hit that. Cynthia from Birmingham said, "Welcome, Jonathan," and
Thank you.
that's Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham, England. Just so you know, we're not worldwide yet. Uh, let's see. Oh, Hannah loved the music. She said best music ever so far. Happy Friday, everyone. And Tanya is joining us. Hello from Apple Valley, Minnesota. And Tanya loves the intro music as well. I think Apple Valley, Minnesota reminds me of Harper Valley PTA. That song, I can't remember who sang it, but it goes that the day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. Anyway, Jonathan, bear with. I'm
That's okay.
just sung. So anyway, let's see. All right, Christina. Um, she is sharing a win. She says, knowing though her win is knowing that Travel Quest has our backs, and she's given a special shout out to Celeste, our industry relations manager. Um, uh, let's see, loss that she even had to intervene in the first place. So it sounds like Christina might have had a challenge with one of our travel partners, tapped Celeste for some assistance, and it seems like well, I can't tell exactly what happened, but I'm glad that you reached out for help because Travel Quest Network is here to help you, and Celeste is an all-star out there, so I'm glad that you think so too. Cindy joins us. Hey everyone. Hey Cindy. Another Debbie is watching us. How many Debbies are in Travel Quest Network? I don't know. I have no idea. um let's see, Matthew joined us, said formed a new partnership with a county in northern Minnesota to showcase them and booked another cruise client. So let's all give Matthew some love. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, Jonathan, you got to be with us at Travel Quest World. Um,
Hmm.
and that was your very first time meeting members of Travel Quest Network as well as meeting our team in person. What were some of your initial impressions of all of us? Nothing like putting you on the spot.
That's right. Everyone, the whole team was just like so engaged and ready to go. It was so much fun, and everybody was so excited to welcome our members. And our members were like so happy to be there. And I had some great conversations with people there, and lunch with a few, and it was so nice to have that experience.
Yeah, it's Travel Quest World is such a fun time to just get to be together as a group, and the fact that we were on a cruise ship, we were with each other for a while. So I went down to get an ice cream cone, and I'm just looking away. It was overfilled, this ice cream cone. I should have gotten it in a bowl, but it's like overfilled, and I'm licking all over it. And then here comes one of our members, and I get to have an amazing conversation. I was so it was one of the highlights of my trip, although it was extremely messy, the ice cream cone. But I love getting to do those events, and we've got some road shows coming up, and
Yes, we do.
I think I'm going to use this time to talk about them. So if you don't know, Travel Quest Network started our first ever road shows. These are 1 day events that we're doing all around the country. We are visiting. We've got 4 more coming up, um, and very easy for you to check them out. Go to travelquestnetwork.com/roadshows, and you can see dates, and you can register for the events. Um, it's a very cool. It's an action-packed day. We have, I want to say, 15 to 20 of our travel partners are there. So there's a lot of content that you get from our travel partners as well as the Travel Quest Network team. I know Jonathan's going to be at a few. I'm going to be at a few. The rest of our team's going to be at them. Um, it's really, so far we've done Minneapolis and we did Dallas Fort Worth, and they were a huge success. So anybody who's watching right now who's been to a road show, please 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 tell everyone in the chat how amazing it was, because I got nothing but great feedback. I want to let you know that Fort Lauderdale is September 10th, and it is nearly sold out. So if you're in Florida, um, it's worth the drive to get to Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale also just happens to be my original hometown. Please, please, please sign up for Fort Lauderdale, because it's nearly sold out. And then the next one is over in your neck of the woods, sort of. Jonathan. It's in Los Angeles, September 24th, and space is limited on that. And just so you know, I know Jonathan already knows this because we were talking about it earlier. There is a price for members to come, but if you are thinking about joining Travel Quest Network, there's also a non-member price. So you can come and get to meet us, get to meet some of our travel partners, and get a feel for the flavor of Travel Quest Network, which I think is an amazing opportunity. Would you agree, Jonathan?
I would. It's an amazing opportunity to network with fellow members, to meet our suppliers, to build business relationships with them, find out the education programs we're offering and training, and more about joining the network.
Yeah. So if you are listening to us and you are not yet a member, definitely look again, Travel Quest Network /roadshows, and you can see all of the upcoming events, their dates, and you can register right there. But like I said, Fort Lauderdale is getting very limited. And those of you in the Orlando area, Tampa area, Fort Lauderdale is not that far away. Miami, come on up. You know it's not that far away. We'd love to see you, and we can't wait to see you. Looking forward to it. That's our first road show back, so definitely want to make sure that you sign up. All right, so check that out, guys. All right, going back to the comments. Are you ready to go back to the comments, Jonathan?
Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Oh, and guys, I want to let you know I'm wearing the leather jacket in honor of Olivia Newton-John. I know I got to pretend to be Sandy at Travel Quest World. So I wanted to pay homage to her. So rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John, and thank you for all the wonderful entertainment, music, and energy you gave the world. Um, all right, and we're getting lots of hearts on that. I think Miss Olivia Newton-John deserves a lot of hearts, so keep them coming. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
our Amy, who works on our team, she said hello and yay, Jonathan is here. Um, love Amy's spirit. And those of you who joined the Agent Profiler workshop, we just finished the second one yesterday. If you were in that class or that workshop, you know Amy was working it. So if you can give Amy a little extra love on behalf of me, she is such a rock star. She has now helped me out with all of the agent profiler workshops I've done, and she is just such a superstar and such an advocate for you on the agency services team. She's looking out for those reviews and those additional bios coming through, as well as the rest of the team. But she's got her eye on it because she's been a part of the workshops. You got to attend one too, didn't you, Jonathan?
I did yesterday. It was an amazing workshop. It was
Yeah.
great.
Are
That
are
was a
are
great
you
view.
are you ready to become a super agent?
I am. I think I know what I need to do. I need my
Yeah.
15 reviews. I need my 3 bios. I need a map. I need story.
Look at this, guys. It's like pop quiz. Tell me. He's got it. He's got it. I
Yeah.
got it. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, within Agent Profiler, Travel Leaders has created a new element called Super Agent, essentially a new badge, but it's way more than a badge. It helps you get discovered um, more than people who are not super agents. Let's put it that way. So this is a new program they launched in April, and we are going to be the master. We are going to be the host agency with the most super agents. But that is a mission. And we're doing it our way. We're making sure that we show you how to build a very robust profile. Not only will you become a super agent by following our instructions, but you're going to get better quality leads. And I think you're going to have way more confidence with your content marketing and just your digital presence, period. So we are doing these, they happen every 2 weeks, pretty much. You can go to the calendar. You might not see it. You might not see next week's yet, but you can go to the calendar and you can pick from the multiple dates where we're starting when we're starting the workshops and participate. It's a 1 week workshop set. You do 1 hour on one Thursday, and then the following Thursday you do 1 hour. But Jonathan, there's a lot of work that happens in between those 7 days, right?
There is a lot of work. A
A
lot of
lot of
work.
work, but it is worth it. It is
It's
worth it.
totally worth it. Everybody should become a super agent.
Yes. You're already super in our eyes, but let's go ahead and get that badge. So
Right.
join the Agent Profiler Workshop. You'll definitely be able to see the dates, and there's lots of dates to choose from. It is not recorded. It is a live event, so you have to pick a time when you can or sign up for a workshop that you can attend. That is one exception because it's a workshop. It's not a webinar. It's a workshop. All right. Daniela has jumped in. Oops, sorry. All of a sudden, my thing just kind of clipped down here. Daniela said, "Happy Friday. Win. I had the best pre-departure phone call with a client today. They are leaving for Greece in 12 days. It ended with a request for Thailand for next June, including 5 of her friends. Can you believe that?"
That's wow.
And she, her clients, she even told them about her fees, and they're all fine with the fees. And she's so excited. So, Jonathan, I know you don't come from the travel industry, but a topic that we talk about a lot is charging plan to go fees with the clients that you're working with. And it's
Mhm.
something that especially people feel conflicted. They feel like if they charge a fee, somebody might not feel comfortable paying the fee, then therefore they lose out on the business. But I have found the opposite, and many of our members have found the opposite. When you charge a fee, it automatically elevates you in the eyes of that future client or that potential client. They pay to meet with an attorney, to meet with an accountant. Um, your skills, the things that you bring to the table, they're things that they don't have. So it is worth something. So we're just very, very excited. It's a topic you're going to hear a lot about now that you've joined the travel industry, because there's a lot of debate about it. But we're finding over and over again, especially in the weekly chatter, I hear it all the time. Charging fees, it works, and it also kind of separates the wheat from the chaff. Somebody that's willing to pay your fee is somebody who's got some skin in the game. This is somebody who, uh, they have a vested interest in working with you. So I'm so excited that Daniela's got her client spreading the word, so she doesn't even have to talk about these fees with her friends. So kudos to you, Daniela, on so many levels. Let's give her some applause. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. Lisa is joining us, and she said, "Welcome, Jonathan. Good to see you." Everybody's excited to see you, Jonathan, just like I am. um, All right, Cynthia has a win for this week. Made connection with a senior facility to do a cruise night and some other presentations. Way to go. High five to
Yeah.
Cynthia. Um, so Cynthia, I don't know if you remember, I kind of feel like you were on the one of our weekly chatters when Kara, one of our members, was talking about how she was doing a presentation she found a senior facility that she started a relationship with, and had great results from doing that. I've heard it over and over and over again. So I can't wait to see how this works out for you, and possibly this could be a marketing activity that's a part of your marketing calendar, month after month after month. I'm sure there are several facilities that you can make relationships with. This is just you getting started. Oh, and it makes me think. I got a tip once, and I don't know if I shared it with you guys, but I got a tip, and I'm gonna give it to one of our members named Angela because I feel like she told me this. She and I were having lunch one time, and she told me a tip, and you guys might have already heard this before, but to me, I thought it was brilliant. But one of the things that she is a proponent of doing in order to help build her business is she works a lot with families and family vacations. She always finds out the school schedule for the upcoming year, and she publishes that information out on her social media as well as through her email newsletter to help pick out when there would be great times to plan a vacation so someone could start having that conversation sooner than later. So publishing the school calendar as soon as you find out, or as soon as it's published, and really bringing that to the forefront of your clients is a great way to get them thinking, planning ahead, and working with you. So, what do you think about that idea, Jonathan?
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just rattled that off like I knew it. She we were having lunch and she said that, and I thought I better put that in my phone. That's a really
Oh,
good
really?
idea.
Yeah, really good.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, you know what, guys? I'm gonna come back to you because there's definitely a lot of comments going on in the chat, but it is around the middle of the show, and it's the time where we like to go over sales or revenue, the commission, anticipated commissions that were invoiced in the last week. So, Jonathan, I know you've tuned in and seen the show before, but I like to break it down for everybody. Um,
Hmm.
so normally in travel, when you talk about sales, that's the total package of the trip. So you go to Mexico, it's $7,000, family of whatever. That's the total price. But as travel professionals, we make money on the commission, and that's considered the revenue. So there's sales, and then there's revenue. So what we do is we tally up the anticipated revenue that was invoiced for the previous week, and we rank it from the first position, second position, and third position. It's a great way for you to get a feel for, maybe how business is going in general. You might not yet be at that top level, but throughout for the last 2 years, we've been able to see when there's been peaks and valleys throughout the whole time, when maybe it's gone a little quiet, and then maybe when it picks back up. So it's a great way for you to gauge that. Also, if you're one of those top producers, one of those crown jewel members of Travel Quest Network, you can, even though we don't ever say who it is, if you are the one that invoiced that. So it's kind of our little secret, but we get to celebrate you here. So I have my numbers right here. Are you ready for it, Jonathan?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So in our first position for last week's invoice anticipated revenue, get this, $31,000, $338. And that
Wow,
is invoiced by one agent, not an agency, one agent. That
that's
is,
amazing.
yeah, a remarkable number. Congratulations to you.
Yeah,
Give you give you a little applause there. All right, you ready for number two, Jonathan?
let's go.
21,844.
That's
That
amazing.
is, yeah. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had some really killer top numbers, and then kind of some normal numbers coming in underneath. Both of those numbers are outstanding. So kudos to you and those of you who invoiced it. You know who you are. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
congratulations.
our number three position, not too far behind. 14,798. Again,
Congratulations. Wow.
this is commission. This is the commission earned on what they've invoiced. So kudos to everybody. I mean, that's making some coin there. I'm very, very impressed. I'm very impressed. And you know what, guys? I am going to come back to the chat, but while we're talking about it, what are last week? Not Jonathan. Jason was on,
Yeah.
and he said, okay, what he would love to know is where are you going on your next holiday? So I'd love for you to drop that in, but I'd also like you to add, okay, this is where I'm going on holiday next, but also maybe are you getting inquiries from something a little more frequently, particular areas of the world or particular types of trips. So tell us where you're going on holiday next. And then if you're getting any inquiries for specific areas, I'd love to know that information. And before we even go to the chat, I'm going to turn it over to you, Jonathan. Where are you taking your next holiday?
Probably Europe, England, and Spain.
I love it. Where in England and where in Spain?
Would be in Devon and Kent and Hampshire in England, and then I'll be on the East Coast, on the Costa Blanca in Spain.
Okay, I am officially jealous. I am officially jealous. But can I make you a little jealous?
Yeah,
Because I am gonna go in, I think, 9 days. I'm gonna be in San Francisco, so I'll be on your coast, and then I get to go to Iceland for the first
yeah,
time.
yeah. But I'll be seeing you in San Francisco too.
You will. You will. You will definitely be seeing me there. So I'm excited for Iceland. Although my friend Anna, she told me they eat puffin there, and ever since she said that, because I remember seeing the puffin when I was in Ireland, and they look so cute that I don't know. That was a little bit hard, but we'll see. I might try puffin. If you've tried puffin before, let us know in the comments. Have you tried it before, Jonathan?
No, and
No.
I wouldn't.
Oh, all right. Well, that's now made shame the rest of us. All right. Let's get over to the comments because there's been a lot going on in there while we were talking. Pixie said, when one of my recent clients hasn't even traveled yet, and they are already looking for options for a second trip to book with me. That's so exciting. Congratulations, Pixie. Good job. And our Jesse joins us. Happy Friday, friends. Good to see you, Jesse. Jen is watching. Let's see. Oh, and Hannah said, "Yay! It's nice to have someone out this way." I think we were a little right coast focused for a little bit. So we're balancing out, Hannah. We're balancing out. Let's see. Amber is watching. Jen, happy, beautiful, sunny Friday. Jen, I miss your face already. I got to spend time with Jen in Orlando, and well, we were together for a long time. We got some good time in together, but I miss your face. Um, Tanya said, "Happy Friday and welcome, Jonathan." Um, and Sarah, I see your message. Thank you. I will not look for your email. I'm glad you got it sorted out. See, Jonathan, multitasking here, taking care of
All right,
business and having the weekly chatter.
that's awesome.
Um, let's see. Let me see here. I got to read this one a little bit. Um, let's see. So Cindy asked a question, and I'm going to put it out to the group. I'm going to read it for you. She's asking, how much personal information do you share with your clients when having to cancel or reschedule an appointment with them? Example, I had to have an emergency surgery and I had to reschedule 3 appointments. So I'm going to put that out to the group as far as how much personal information. But my gut tells me, Jonathan, I'd love to know what you think. I feel like it depends on the relationship I have with the client. I might not necessarily get that personal, um,
Yeah,
but
totally, 100%. Depends on how you feel, exactly. How the rapport is and how they're doing.
yeah,
Exactly.
because you don't want to necessarily make it about you don't
Exactly.
necessarily have them digging into your personal business, but in some cases, I think just there was an emergency is probably will suffice, but we'll see what everybody else has to say. So Jen jumped in on me talking about the Dream Makers program that we have within Travel Quest Network, which is our special connection to Disney destinations, the monthly meeting that takes place with our Disney specialists. She is a fan of it. So Pixie, make sure that you're a part of it if you aren't. Brian said happy Friday. Katie is joining us. Wendy said happy Friday. Happy Friday, TQ family.
Hmm.
TQ family. Hey, Wendy, you might get me to use that acronym. I got all my travel professionals with me. She said, what a week. We made it. Yes, we did make it. All right, Angela joins us and she says, wins calls this week that reinvigorated my business goals and focused my attention. How about that, Jonathan?
That's amazing. That's awesome.
I uh, I want to add a bit of color to this because
Hmm.
being an entrepreneur, you kind of get, it's a tough slog. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's, a lot of, you kind of feel like you're on that hamster wheel and you can't get off. Um, but I've had that happen to me where a phone call, an email, a conversation, something just kind of brings, like, ignites that passion, as Angela said, reinvigorated my business goals and focused my attention. I think that's excellent. I'm so happy for you, Angela, but I hope everybody gets to experience that. If you haven't had a call that's reinvigorated you, I am sending that energy your way. And Jonathan's doing it too. He's sending that energy
Totally.
your way.
Yeah, it will happen.
It will definitely happen. Oh, and somebody is joining us from Volcano Bay over at Universal. Cody, why are you on the weekly chatter if you're at Volcano Bay? What are you doing? I hope you're having a blast. Um, that is uh,
Yeah,
Jonathan. What you'll learn
watching the
about the
weekly.
weekly. What'd you say?
Oh, yeah, watching the weekly chatter.
Yeah. No. Cynthia's joined us from the beach. So we have people that tune in from all over, which I think is really cool. And then when I get to go on a special trip or whatever, we get to do an out of office weekly chatter. And I hear that people like those. So I'm thinking, is Iceland one of those? I don't know. I can't remember.
I
I got
think
to
you
see
did.
I got to see if that will
Yeah.
if that will sync up. And Wendy said, "Hi, Jonathan. Good to see your smiling face." Wendy was also at Travel Quest World, so you might got to meet her. That
I think so.
yeah. I don't know how to speak the Queen's English, Jonathan. I'm sorry about that. You might have met her. Anyway.
Nor do
Uh,
I.
Oh my goodness. Brian said, win for this week. 2 more clients have paid my fee for 2023 travel. One, a business class party of 4 going to the UK and Ireland for 2 weeks, and the other, a 4-week UK trip for 2 with a healthy budget. I'm grateful. I'm getting a steady stream of leads. Congratulations, Brian. Brian, where are they coming from? Website, social media, word of mouth, agent profiler. Give us a little insight on where your leads are coming from. Um, those are some really nice trips there. Let's see. Alan says happy Friday. Lisa said, "Hey kids, no wins this week, but 8 days till vacation." Jonathan, do I think we can count that as a win? 8 days until vacation.
We can totally. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Yep. And Pixie shared her thoughts. She said upcoming vacations are always a win. So yes, she shared our sentiments there. Sorry. Oops. And Kara said, "Hiya from Minnesota and nice Grease jacket, Joshua. Grease is the word. Is the word. You guys like this? You're gonna see it a lot. You're gonna see it a lot. If I had to buy it for Tropiquest World, I got to get some wear and tear out of it. And I don't know that. I don't know. Are leather motorcycle jackets hip for somebody middle aged? Do we? What do we think
Yeah,
about that? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
totally.
Totally. Okay, Jonathan's saying, as my fashion guru, he's telling me it's okay. You're gonna see this jacket a lot, guys. Our Amy said, when 6 new clients paid my fee, so again, paying the fees. 2 have paid deposits. Bonus, I survived the first week of kids going back to school. Her loss, forgot to, what does it say here? Forgot to send someone to pick up my oldest from practice. Ouch. Gotta make sure you get everybody back. If you send them out of the house, you gotta make sure you get them all back. Oh my goodness, Amy. Let's see. Kara said, "Win got 2 more clients this week, paying my planning fee for good-sized trips." Is this the theme? So just not Jonathan. Jason had written a one of his messages, his weekly messages, and he was talking about charging planning fees. And this has been a few months ago, and people have been talking about charging fees for a long time, but ever since then, I have heard more and more success from our members with charging planning fees. So, Jonathan, I know you can feel my enthusiasm, but it's genuine enthusiasm. I'm so excited that people are getting paid what they're worth,
It's
and it's extremely important. And I'm going to tell you what I used to do. I used to work for a cosmetic company, and they would send me out to do events, to do makeup. And I was not trained to be a makeup artist. I just really enjoyed doing makeup. And I would get offers to do weddings and special events, and I had a full-time job. I didn't really need it, so I made my service fee. I made it pretty high I assumed that was going to prevent people from working with me because I really didn't want the extra work. It made people want me more because they saw that there was this value that I mean, if he's charging this much, he must be pretty good. So I'm just going to plant that seed for those of you who are on the fence thinking that charging a fee might put people off. It has kind of some reverse psychology going on there. So definitely look at the success some of our members are having right now. So keep that in mind. Let's see here. Uh, RJ said, "When working with my first non-family client." So obviously he's been working with a lot of getting started with this business, working with his family. It's a group of 4 who plan to run across Puerto Rico over the Thanksgiving holiday. He said he has crazy friends. So congratulations. Uh,
wow.
I'm curious. Is this a run that is a scheduled run or during Thanksgiving in Puerto Rico, or they're just saying, "I'm going to go to Puerto Rico on Thanksgiving and I'm going to run." I would like to know because in Atlanta we do a marathon during Thanksgiving. So that's a planned event. But if these guys are just saying, "Hey, I'm going to go run Puerto Rico on Thanksgiving," I'm very, very curious about that. Let's see. Let's see. So Sarah said, I need someone to complete more bios for me so I can be a super agent. I have 70 reviews now. I should get to bypass the extra stuff. And she does laugh there. Sarah, you need 3 additional bios. You could
Yeah.
put a paragraph on each one, and I know you can do it. Do we need to have a one-on-one conversation? I know you can do it. But if you do need help, I can get a copywriter to work with you. So you know how to reach me, and I'm also in October. I'm going to spend a good bit of time with you. 70 reviews. That is a lot. So Jonathan, just to give you a little background, Sarah was our Monarch Agency of the Year for last year. So
That's great.
she was our very first one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, Kara said 70. Wow, you are a rock star. Yes. And Amber. So Amber said, where are the trainings for agent for the agent profiler workshops? So guys, I did this last week. It didn't get in. The next set didn't get in before the show. I need to make sure that that happens. Jonathan, will you help me remember? It's something that we have to make sure gets in the calendar every single week for the agent profiler workshops. But when you click on the link in the event, Amber, you can pick from multiple days. So we have them going almost every other week. So if you can't do the very first one on the calendar, you can pick another day right from that one link. So we'll make sure that we get it on the calendar. In fact, I'll make sure I do it right after at the end of the show because I'd love to have you join the workshop for sure. Let's see. Man, we we got a lot going on in the chat. Jonathan, we just got a little bit of time left in the show. What
Mhm.
do you want to ask our members? I love putting
I
you on the spot like that.
yeah. I'd love to know where their next clients are coming from and where they're going.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, here I have to get caught up. So I'm going through the feed, so I hadn't quite gotten there. So we just hit it. So Sarah, she is joining me on the Travel Quest Network Diamond Voyage out of Amsterdam. So we're going from Amsterdam to Basel on Avalon, and I cannot wait. We have some amazing people, and Wendy wants to know who all is coming. Wendy, I will get that list so everybody knows who is coming. But yes, so that's where Sarah's going to go on her next trip. Kara, North Carolina is her next trip, but she's been getting a lot of Italy Greece combo inquiries lately. So nice. That's a nice ticket there. Debbie said she's off to London, then a 10-day cruise out of Southampton. Can't wait. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Cynthia is doing cruise on the last sailing of the Carnival Ecstasy out of Mobile, October 10th. And clients are asking her for Alaska, Ireland, and Hawaii. Those are very hot destinations, very lucrative destinations. So I'd love to see that increase for you. Um, Debbie agreed. Everybody wants to go to Italy right now. I want to go to Italy right now. Have you ever been, Jonathan?
Once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once. But I
What
was too
part did
young
you
to
go to?
remember. I
Oh,
don't know.
too.
I was too young to remember.
I like it. I like it. Um, let's see, Wendy. She's joining us on the Diamond Voyage, and just for you, those of you who don't know, the Diamond Voyage is our annual cruise that we take with our crown jewel members. Those are our top producing agents. It's one of the opportunities that is a part of our Crown Jewels program. We do our Diamond Voyage, and then we do our Diamond Getaway. So the voyage is a cruise, and the getaway is a nice little land vacation. And this year, we're doing for our Diamond Getaway, we are doing the Bavaro Suites Iberostar in Punta Cana, and I am coming. So I hope you Crown Jewels members, you guys are coming. If you didn't get the invite, let me know because we did send the invite out last week. All right, Pixie said my next trip is back to Universal Orlando for my annual Halloween Horror Nights visit. Have you ever been to Horror Nights at Universal, Jonathan?
I have not. No.
Okay. I just learned all about it. It's mega. They have multiple haunted houses. In fact, I believe, if I'm saying this incorrectly, I'm sure Pixie will correct me. Unless you do one of their very special tours for the Horror Nights, you don't even have enough time to get to all the haunted houses. They use the sound sages, turn them into to haunted houses. It sounds pretty intense, and definitely something that people in they plan for this. This is a very very big deal for them. I'm not much of a haunted house kind of guy. I don't know. What about you?
Not too bad. Not a big fan.
Yeah. Yeah. When they were talking about it when we were just down there for our Universal fam, I asked, are they allowed to touch you? Because I don't want to be touched. That's a rule I have. Do not touch me. I can't remember what the answer was. Let's see. Some people jealous that I'm going to Iceland, Tanya. Pixie said clients asking for Hawaii theme parks and Jamaica. Brian said he is going. Brian is the traveler. Brian is definitely the traveler. He is Paris, London, and Northern England on the 22nd. So can't wait for that. Hannah is headed to Las Vegas and then to Zion and Bryce Canyon National Parks in less than a week. She has multiple clients. Hold on. She has multiple clients headed to Ireland and the UK next month, and multiple inquiries for Costa Rica and Mediterranean for next year. So Mediterranean, Italy, Greece, seems to be a theme going on here. Yeah. Let's see. You guys are just so lively in the chat here. I'm gonna have to take a break. Although I did catch that Hannah said leather jackets are hip at any age. Oh, and Jason, the CEO for Travel Quest Network, he said plan to go. Yes, that's actually 4 words. Plan to go deposit. He wants to make sure that we're using the right language there. Plan to go deposit. So glad that he could join as well. Wow, thank you guys for chiming in. We've got a lot of chat happening, and yeah, and now I got to take my eyes off of them. I hope you guys got had fun chatting with us today and getting to meet Jonathan. Jonathan, you were a great co-host. I didn't let you speak too much because we had quite a lot of chat going on in the comments. But did you have a good time?
I had an amazing time. Thank you for having me, Joshua.
Oh yeah,
Thank
you're gonna be back. Expect some calendar invites.
Okay.
Because would definitely love to have you back. And guys, thank you for tuning in live. This always makes my Friday just that extra special. What a great way to close out the week. And those of you watching this on demand or listening to it on the podcast, wish you could join us live, and please set your calendars for Friday at 4 Eastern to join us live on YouTube and Facebook, LinkedIn now, and Twitter. I mean, we're We're everywhere. We're going worldwide here, so there's definitely an opportunity to tune in. Coming up this next week, we have a webinar Wednesday with Azamara on Wednesday, obviously, at 3 o'clock. So don't miss out on that. That is going to be hosted by Stephen Haddam, our VP of Operations and Service Delivery. So look forward to that. Azamara, very, very nice brand to work with, a nice, luxurious experience to work with. So definitely check that out. And if you join live, obviously you get to participate in the conversation just like you do here. And don't there's an area in WorldVia Pro that I want to make sure you guys aren't missing out on. It is under network, and it's called episodes. Episodes is where you can watch recordings of our various different partner trainings, the weekly chatter if you missed it live. And this last week we had our first of 3 partner trainings with NCL. So definitely check that out. We also had some fun with American Airlines Vacations, and we got a little more, we went a little bit deeper with Expedia. So please go to WorldVia Pro and under Network and then Episodes, you can watch the recordings of these shows and much, much more. So definitely check that out. Jonathan, again, thank you for joining us, and we will definitely be
Thank
having
you.
you back. And guys, thank you for joining us live. Take care of yourself so we can take care of each other. See you next time. Bye now.